Oh, c'est bon le son. Mais oh, en dehors de l'arène. Normalement il y a moyen de lui tirer 2 fois dessus mais j'ai plus le rythme. Oh là là. I know some tricks myself, my friend. Mais elle est où? Non, elle est censée être en bas, what the fuck? Oh fuck me man, elle est où? Oh non mais vas-y, je la vois pas. Vas-y qu'elle est dingue hein. Boing, boing. Tout ça c'est parce que je sais plus le timing pour lui tirer 2 balles dans la tête hein. Mais je vais essayer de le refaire. J'ai failli tirer dans la bombe hein. Vous avez kiffé ou pas? Mais... oh mais ma manette aussi, ça fait longtemps la manette de PS3. Ça fait trop longtemps la manette de PS3, elle a pris cher, elle a pris cher. En fait j'essaie de rester enfoncé sur la touche X et ça marche pas. La pauvre, la pauvre. Oh, attends. Mais... J-Pep. Ah vas-y. Ah j'y arrive plus. Oh je l'ai pas le timing. Au secours. Arrête de t'asseoir, j'appuie pas sur ces touches là. Je t'en supplie. C'est un truc de malade, j'en peux plus. J'appuie sur carré avant. Je tire trop vite je crois. De toute façon j'ai besoin de succumb bullet. Succumb bullet. Ah, j'ai besoin de succumb. Oh vas-y. J'ai arrêté de tout péter. Faut tirer avant qu'apparaissent les points d'interrogation ou je rêve? Ah j'ai plus de balles. Ah j'y suis presque. J'ai envie limite de le tuer d'abord. Mais bon. Ah je transpire. Enfin je transpire. Bandage. J'ai jamais eu un combat avec Fatman aussi dur hein. Même en extrême européen hein. Quand on sait plus jouer, on sait plus jouer hein. La manette je vous jure. Ouais, on va jouer sur émulator hein. Bon attends il y a des bombes à péter. J'ai encore failli péter dans la bombe. Hein. Tirer sur la bombe, ça aurait été incroyable quand même. Vous pouvez pas? Oh le problème c'est que je suis obligé de lui dire d'aller se faire foutre un petit peu. On the edge. Living on the edge, guys. We're living on the edge.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
N'oubliez pas qu'il s'appelle Fatman quand même. Hein.
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it?
Raiden qui veut tirer sur la télécommande pour arrêter le truc. Hein.
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
La première fois il m'a fallu du temps quand même pour m'en rendre compte. That big fat man. Had a fat bomb inside him. Mais il fallait beaucoup de temps. The first time. See you, fat man. See you. Effectivement.
The bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Right. A lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
Putain, on dirait qu'il travaille dégoûté. Hein.
You haven't been in the central core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
Pliskin?
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk, kid?
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Hehe, kid. Don't tell Snake what to do. Y'a plus de munitions. Alors, au cas où vous savez pas, en gros, on peut faire ça dans Metal Gear 1 déjà de base. Dans Metal Gear 1, si tu appuies la touche tirer, tu peux pas bouger. Et en fait, il suffit d'appuyer sur la touche roulade. Merde, je peux même pas montrer de démonstration. Le jeu a trop de cutscenes. En plus, c'est une longue cutscene, ça. C'est notre ami Grey Fox Waifu. Grey Fox Waifu.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I am Grey Fox Waifu. Russian Grey Fox Waifu.
I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
Ah là là.
But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo.
Ah, ça commence. La 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 lilo lelo.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
Alright, why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including a relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute
Boom,
to
boom.
detect on amplifier.
Boom, boom.
You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. This security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
Est-ce qu'il pue le sang? Comme dans MGS1.
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Ce jeu est tellement bien. Se déguiser, l'arme, il y a tellement de choses qui sont prises en compte.
Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here.
Faut qu'on fasse les Hitman.
I suggest you hurry. They have the nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code.
Oh.
You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke-capable vehicle of Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
Je sais quand Raiden il est perdu quoi.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
C'est encore plus agréable quand tu connais toute l'histoire.
Colonel, who is
De
that
le voir
man
se faire
just now?
berner comme ça.
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Okay. I'm now, how do you call that? I'm now, voila. I'm now Russian, guys. So we need to be Russian to make the thing more believable. So we'll be Russian till we finalize the mission. Okay, guys? Do you understand the assignment? I'm waiting for confirmation on the assignment. My brother, you should understand that we are Russian, but we need the AKS, the AK-74, no, the AK-47U. Okay, guys? We need to find the AK. Where the fuck am I going? Am I a box? Can I be a box? Oh, apparently I cannot be just a box. Up. Can I be a box? Apparently a box is enough. I'm boxing. I'm wrongly boxing. Okay, I'm boxing. Boxing out of here. Okay. The boxing side was fine. Now. Can I continue to box going outside of this place? Apparently yes. And box outside. Okay, that you heard it, right, my friend? Okay. Now I'm a different. Ula. I don't remember where is it going to be. Okay, card 2. Do you need to have the card on you when you're playing this game? I don't recall. Why is he looking at me? I'm too slow. I'm too slow. I'm too slow, but I start remembering stuff.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
I'm almost there. Don't worry. Okay. Normally I can go directly. Yeah. Yeah, I have it.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Okay. Je me rappelle plus s'il y a des, s'il y a d'autres trucs à ramasser intéressants dans le jeu. C'est vrai que j'ai envie d'aller voir. Oh god. En tout cas dans la strat F en fait. I don't remember, man. J'ai une carte quel level? Level 2. Non mais je crois que c'est plus tard. Je crois qu'il faut revenir plus tard. Ça sert à rien sans une carte level 3 ou 4 de toute façon de me prendre la tête ici. Si je ne me trompe pas. Ouais. Parce que j'étais en train d'essayer de me dire, est-ce que je vais chercher le snipe et tout, mais c'est des trucs débiles. Vu que j'ai pas les objets. Enfin, j'ai pas les cartes.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
J'avais oublié ce call. Comme quoi, à chaque fois que je refais ce jeu, je redécouvre des trucs. Il n'y avait pas le bras droit. Bien sûr qu'il n'y avait pas le bras droit. Tout le monde sait pourquoi. Tout le monde sait pourquoi il n'y avait pas le bras droit. J'en connais un qui a un nouveau bras d'ailleurs.
Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too.
C'est vrai que dans MGS2, elle raconte rien d'intéressant, elle, comparée aux autres médics.
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well...
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
Bien sûr, bien sûr.
Bye, Jack.
Quel enfant. Idiot bête. Merde. X c'est pour quitter d'habitude. Rien. Si, voilà, si. Ah, elle est comme moi. C'est une see a girl. Appelez le colonel, tiens. Faisons un petit tour de codec. La PS3, elle est dans quel état là? Oh, elle est chaud. Hein. Oh, la PS3, elle brûle. Hein. Peut-être qu'un jour je l'ouvrirai pour la nettoyer, mais bon. Monsieur l'homme trop cool, avez-vous quelque chose à nous dire?
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costumed freak?
I don't know. But the colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right? I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do. Just be careful who you trust, okay?
I need an AK and I'm fine. Je peux me balader. Oula, pas rentrer dans les gens, hein. Faire des bonnes patrouilles, être un bon soldat. Alors ici tu peux mettre la map, non? Ouais. On va voir, on va voir. On va voir si effectivement on fait tous les MGS ou pas. Déjà là on va aller jusqu'au 3, c'est clair. Après... Après advienne ce que pourra. Alors, rien que j'ai tellement hâte de rien que voir l'intro du 3. Ça m'a retiré les vêtements quoi. Mais on chope où le M4? Vous vous rappelez vous? Parce que moi je chope pas les armes dans le 2 vu que j'ai trop l'habitude de... Le 2 honnêtement j'ai très peu joué au 2 en chill mode. J'ai beaucoup trop joué au 2 en recherche ultime d'objets quoi. What the fuck ici? Ah, j'ai cru que c'était Eris pendant une seconde. Mais non bien sûr. Il va y avoir du Square Enix dans un FF. Pas de Square Enix dans un FF bien sûr. Socom suppresseur bien sûr, ça c'est bien. On va pouvoir commencer à tuer des gens pour le plaisir de tuer bien sûr. Je me demande s'il y a un game over spécial dans cette zone. Bon. Changeons d'abord de zone et puis on teste parce que je pas envie de refaire ce qu'on vient de faire. Donc ici il faut qu'on trouve, on est d'ailleurs dans l'endroit où on doit aller pour rentrer dans l'arsenal, je me rappelle, c'est par là. C'est trop marrant hein, que ce soit ici. Keep out, regardez il y a le symbole même. Authorized personnel only, keep out. Le fait qu'il soit visible même à ce moment là. Le perroquet bien sûr, qu'on retrouvera plus tard. Mais pour le moment on est là pour une seule chose, c'est choper le micro. Il est où la caméra? Konami Eyes. Où est la caméra dans le jeu? Il y a un livre au-dessus. Comment tu chopes ça? Peut-être plus tard. Quand il n'y aura pas de soldats, on pourra essayer. Ah, le jeu est stylé. Morning. Morning.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Good morning. Good morning.
C'est quoi le problème? Pourquoi il me montre il montre le début? There is no reason to do that. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. M9 bullets. Mais pourquoi il court vite lui? Est-ce qu'il est en mode where the fuck is the microphone? Est-ce qu'on peut genre les écouter? Je vais voir. Oh, je pense que c'est juste des soldats qui s'amusent, des soldats aimables qui ont une chouette vie. Des soldats cool, Raoul quoi. Je pense que c'est juste des soldats. Ça se trouve il y avait quelque chose et je me souviens plus du tout. Après je connais pas tout du jeu, loin de là hein, mais bon. Alors y a pas besoin d'être comme ça hein. T'es sous couverture. Alors normalement je le fais tout de suite parce que lui il va se placer mais j'ai envie de voir ce qui se passe. On pourra pas revenir ici. Stun grenade. Et la caméra je suis tellement curieux que j'arrête pas d'essayer de savoir d'où elle vient. Non c'est juste la porte qui s'est cassée. Faut faire attention à ça voyons. Tu peux regarder là-bas?
Jack, what's going on? Answer me. Jack?
J'ai jamais lâché carré, ça a juste tiré tout seul. Le bouton, là c'est le bouton qui clignote tout seul là. Ah non ok j'ai compris. Ça n'a rien à voir. Ok. Parce que j'avais previous et le previous a mis le AKS et lui tu peux pas hold le AKS en joue bien sûr. Le AKS tire tout de suite. Pas une arme pour braquer les gens. C'est une arme pour tuer les gens. Y'avait rien hein. Stun grenades. Ouais, c'est le temps de ne pas se rappeler ce qu'il y avait derrière les trucs et du coup de tout péter. On fait quand même ça pour arnaquer le mec. Non, il y avait rien. Juste des casiers bien sûr. Tout le monde utilise des casiers. Merde, pas comme ça. Allez, mets ta tête là-dedans et ferme-la bien. Et ferme-la. Bouffe le sol. Ça va, vous tenez le coup?
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
C'est bon, j'ai mon AKH sur la KSitude. Ah toi? Je suis juste en train de me tenir comme un bon soldat. Tu peux aller soldat loin? Tu peux aller soldat ailleurs? Tu peux aller soldat ailleurs, merci.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Il est parti soldat ailleurs, comme un bon toutou.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see.
I see.
Take this thing off me, will you?
He's drunk. Drugs.
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
C'est vrai
The
ça.
president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
Let's go, let's go. We spies. Are we not? We do spy stuff, right?
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
You sell us out. I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Il a sorti son flingue direct, hein.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Toujours le bras gauche, hein, ça.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Leon?
Leon.
The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Je le fais pas dire, quoi. Faut clipper ça et leur mettre sur Didi. Ah, ces gens-là.
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder.
Never
to take
trust
care
a
of.
Frenchman.
Yes, King.
Okay.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke? But it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about?
You drunk kid!
The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Ah, le meilleur d'entre nous.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Oh. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You...
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Ah, but I'm your brother.
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Is alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
Leave this to me.
EB. Comme quoi les ninjas. Les ninjas ont toujours su deflect bullets quoi.
Ames is dead.
Renvoyer les balles.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also
Même
been
s'il est mort
told that the
gratuit, hein.
nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient.
Bien sûr, bien sûr. Toi et tes amis les processeurs.
Completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get
T'as vu les yeux sur Fortune.
There's something else going on here.
I let it to you.
What it is when you see him in person.
I want Eva and the boss.
For nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
Oh, j'ai tellement hâte du 3. À chaque fois qu'on fait Metal Gear, j'ai hâte du suivant. Vas-y, on se remet en mode BG de la night. Attendez. Faut que j'ai su un. Ah, il est où? Non mais... Mais appuie sur le... Mais t'arrêtes. Vite. Bon. Allez, on continue. Je connais les strats plus ou moins. Quoi? Je me rappelle bien de cette section. Je l'ai fait direct. Y'a pas les... Y'a pas les ciphers. S'ils arrivent. Merde. Oh putain. T'as rien vu. La base. Oh Adam, ça va ou quoi? Attendez, faut que j'aille où? IF, faut que j'aille dans le F d'abord. J'ai eu le cancer dans le crâne avec les boules. Sérieux? Vous avez tué ou pas? Tu m'imagines que non vu ta remarque. Je me rappelle plus ou moins du jeu. Non mais c'est pas ici que je dois venir pour ce que je dois prendre, mais bon. Je viens quand même pour les objets. Mais monte Nal Shetan. Ah. C'est ici ou pas? Ah, j'ai oublié. Ok. On est d'accord que le sniper il est partout sauf que je suis allé. Il est à droite. Oh méga là. Pas que c'est Joe qui a encore fait le bordel. Mais vous avez pas tué du coup. Nice trap. Eh frère, ça va, je suis en alerte égale game over direct. Donc ça va. Par contre je suis deg parce que du coup j'ai plus la caution. Et quand il y a la caution je trouve ça trop stylé mais bon. Tant pis hein, on joue sans. Ah non mais c'est avec l'autre que j'ai ça. Ok faut que je les endorme tous sinon ils vont entendre. Oh god. Fais chier. On va reset la zone. Oh, commence pas, elle note, hein. Faire le mec. Non, Nexa, je jure à un constant de fou. Pour les autres, t'es concentré chacun à leur tour. Ouais, je comprends. Ouais, je comprends. C'est dommage pour lui. Moi, je pensais franchement qu'il n'y avait pas de problème. Alors, j'ai pas été, mais. My bad. J'aurais peut-être dû venir aider quand même. Désolé. J'aurais bien fait une pause et tout, mais je me suis dit. J'avais pas envie de perdre 1 heure ou quoi, parce que MGS2, voilà, je suis en train de faire une run là. Mais j'avais pas envie de perdre 2 heures, tu vois, de gameplay. 1 heure ou quoi, c'était bon. Mais il s'est relevé le mec qui est juste là? Tu sais quoi, je vais voir. Mais non, mais j'ai le silencieux sur le Socom, c'est vrai. M4. Y'a quoi ici? J'ai envie de m'amuser un petit peu quoi. And I aim by the way. Non, franchement non. Franchement non, ça va. C'était NIM à l'époque, ça va. Comment c'est pas? Leave me alone. T'aurais vu des trucs de fou par contre, que t'es pas là, mais des fails de fou aussi hein. I'm a box. Not this box though. Neither this box. I want the black box. Ah vite. Oh ça fait chier. C'est à cause du preview, c'est à cause du preview. Mais à chaque fois je mets le preview sur rien et ça me remet le preview sur un truc quoi, au secours. I'm a box. I want to be the box 5. Okay, I'm a box. I'm too slow as a box. Moi je fais les speedrun path aussi. C'est long mais lent. Est-ce que je peux faire ça si je me rappelle? Oui. Even easier. C'est lequel ici? Ah ok. Ah oui d'accord. Je me rappelle.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
C'est le preview ce gun. C'est le preview ce gun. Je switch de zone. Je switch de zone comme ça arrive plus. J'attends qu'il bouge la caméra là. Il va y avoir le combat contre le arrière aussi. Ça c'est stylé. C'est soon TM ça. Si. J'adore m'exploser contre les escaliers. C'est mon passe-temps du dimanche. Bon vas-y, boss fight. Ah, il y a cette scène aussi, j'aime bien. Maintenant que j'ai le sniper, je peux gérer ça.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
Ah, ça c'est le Semtex. Oui.
And that must be the control unit.
Attendez, une seconde. What the fuck? C'est bon. Oui, on va tout péter. Ah normalement j'ai le PSG1, mais on va pas faire avec le PSG1, on va s'amuser avec le SOCOM. Oh la PS3 hein. Bon attends. Monte sur la pointe des pieds. Voilà. Alors où sont les lasts? Je sais qu'il y en a un derrière le drapeau. Je sais pas si je peux être sûr de l'avoir depuis ici. Ah c'est bon. Il y en a un last près des pigeons. Barrez-vous. Ok, et le dernier il est sur cette merde. Et mais c'est de lui tirer dessus sans péter le... Oh ta race. Fuck it man. Oh d'accord. Des fois j'ai l'impression de le toucher et ça marche quand même pas, du coup peut-être je peux pas. Alors comment est-ce qu'on zoome avec ça? Bon. Arrête de bouger. Attends qu'il bouge. Ça devrait être bon là. Ah oui c'est vrai. Quoi, t'as envie que je fasse tout péter, c'est ça? To have some fun? Merde. Je les ai pas tous. Ça y est, j'ai oublié où sont les suivants. Aim. Brother. I was Russian just a moment ago and now you come when I stopped being Russian. Sometimes ago I was looking like this and I was a Russian guy. But I'm not anymore. So please don't talk me about Anna aim. I got Russian aim, but Russian brain doesn't help me to find the last one. Where the fuck is it? Y'a pas une embrouille à l'intérieur ou je sais pas quoi? Peut-être que j'ai pas eu celui du drapeau. Mais si, je l'ai eu. Regarde le N à aim, je l'ai eu derrière le drapeau. Merde. Je me rappelle plus des touches moi. Ah, j'ai eu celui-là. This one's dead too. Ah mais il y a celui de l'intérieur de là-bas, non? Ah non? Guys, I need some eyes now. I don't remember. Oh. Ah non. That is just an etiquette. Je savais qu'il me dit s'il en reste un ou pas.
Raiden, what you see there is a booby trap consisting of an infrared sensor and semtex. The semtex will detonate if the IR beam from the sensor is disturbed. Whatever you do, don't touch the IR beam. But there's no way to get through there without crossing the beam. Neutralize all the control units for the IR sensor. Those control units and the distance are obviously out of handgun range.
What do I do then?
Use the sniper rifle to take them out. Use the PSG-1 sniper rifle to shoot out control units that are farther away.
Ah, I don't see it anymore. Y'a pas Pliskin là? Ça il me rappelle plus, au secours.
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range. Use the sniper rifle. Use the PSG.
But I know. Ah, mais il est beau. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? J'ai limite envie de refaire. Comme ça je les vois mieux. Ils sont censés me call quand ils sont out, c'est-à-dire que j'ai raté un qui est obvious et que je vois pas. Brother, I'm lost, brother. I don't see any of them. Do you remember?
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the
C'est bon, je sais. Pas inquiété. Oh, vas-y, c'est bon. Got it. Boss fight. Je me disais bien.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core.
C'est bon, on dort plus, on dort plus. Resident Sleeper is over. Trust me, guys.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasaka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders!
Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Ah là là. Il y a un autre truc qui me fait rire, mais vous allez voir. C'est la scène du pipi aussi, parce que je me rappelle qu'il y a la scène du pipi qui arrive. God damn.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Let's be dash mode.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
On est dans la merde.
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Le son est trop fort. Ouais, c'est comme ça. Après que ce soit quand même stylé de ouf. Ah mais c'est trop, c'est trop. Ok, let's go. Ah, il est déjà passé, quelle arnaque. Merci. Normalement ça marche d'envoyer des tirs de loin. Hein. Au secours. Reviens ici. Ah, il est où? Au secours, au secours, au secours, au secours. Ah, faut savoir, quand je fais le salto sur le côté, c'est pour esquiver les tirs qu'il fait. Ça donne des frames d'un vu. Oh, il fait tellement de bruit ce combat. Where the fuck is he? Ah, il est là. You can shoot me, you can shoot me. I prefer that to... Hop. Oh, ça arrête, je réussis pas à le toucher. Hop. Les frames d'un vue du saut, ils sont quand même stylés. Hein. Non mais le cache-cascade sur la route. J'ai sauté tellement tôt et pourtant j'ai eu le temps d'essayer les frames du retour. Oh god. Don't you wanna stop? Where the fuck is he coming from now? Ah merde, j'ai besoin de la frame d'un vue là. Il est où? Il est où? Ah, il est là.
I'll let you go out in style. What the?
Ça va, ça a touché de l'autre côté de toute façon, c'est même pas venu sur moi. Au secours! Thank you, Snake. Nice. On a combien? 1h34. Bon, ça va, on va jusqu'au président, puis on s'arrête, je pense. Pour aujourd'hui. Oh, les frames. On va rester en -6 parce que là, le son a l'air super fort. Hein. Pourtant on est à la toute fin. Hein. Il reste le président, la flotte, Emma, Vamp, Sniper Mission et Arsenal Gear. Oh le Metal Gear.
What's that? It's running on water.
Vamp Jesus. Ah, ok. Un peu mieux quand même là.
You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake?
Jump, Jesus and Spider-Man.
There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to
You're a
ask
legend
you
in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield.
Legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Ah.
A deception for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
J'ai vu V-Rising d'ailleurs.
Really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a
Pas du
non-profit
tout.
organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the
Pas du tout allé,
eradication
moi.
of Metal Gear.
We work on our own.
Un tactical quoi, enfin un tactical. Diablo quoi. Passe avec Zyd.
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in
Lost Ark.
Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Non, il y a même le build et le craft. Hein. Ça n'a rien à voir.
We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
C'est plus comment il s'appelle ce jeu? Le jeu nul où tout le monde cliquait.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that. And I know
Ah
I
ouais,
need to
pourquoi
stay
pas.
strong.
Je sais pas si Valheim est devenu meilleur depuis.
So I can come back.
You will make it back.
Peut-être qu'il y a des nouveaux boss.
I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
Merci Rose.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Ah, ça nous remonte le moral bien sûr qu'on sauvegarde. Ah mais je disais même le building et le craft en fait j'ai vu. En plus ils peuvent poser leurs trucs que dans certains endroits, c'est assez carré restrictif. On peut pas faire Edoras tu vois. Nous on a fait Edoras dans Valheim, on a fait Edoras dans le gouffre de Helm. Faut quand même respecter ça. Oh Edoras c'était bien. Mais ouais c'est très Lost Ark hein. En ce moment tout le monde veut jouer à des trucs comme ça. En plus il y a la nouvelle il y a les nouvelles saisons sur Path of Exile et tout. Tout le monde joue à ces jeux. Manque plus que Diablo 4. Alors, Metal Gear.
Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto
Est-ce que vous êtes prêts pour le pipi ou pas?
That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Je sais pas si vous êtes prêts. Hein.
You were monitoring the codec calls. That man
Je mets un
was
peu
the
de
real
lumière.
Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Effectivement. On bat un peu les steaks de ce que ce journal a dit. Bon, on continue. Que diriez-vous d'essayer de mourir? Alors attendez, c'est... Ouais, allez. Non. I told you.
Jack, what's going on?
I told
Answer
you.
Me. Jack? Jack?
Non mais pour le speedrun, faut que je me rappelle de l'angle. Voilà, c'est pas si dur. Je suis parti sur le côté. Comme ça. Utilise le vaporisateur. Oh, utilise le vaporisateur de réfrigérateur pour éteindre le feu. I do know. AK suppresseur, vraiment, carrément? Mais non. Je me rappelle plus qu'il y avait un suppresseur sur l'AK. Okay, let's go.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Alors effectivement on peut faire des tractions avec Raiden pour augmenter le grip. Hein. On peut faire des petites tractions ou pas? Hop. Hop. Traction. 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 Bon. On va pas farmer le grip level 3 là mais... Mais vous avez vu ce close grip? Je sais, insane hein. Oh god. Je suis trop avancé. Oh god. Ah merde. Voilà. C'est à cause de mes tractions ça. Fuck it. Mes traction. Oh mais vas-y. Il a réveillé son pote. But it's fine. La scène du pipi. Personne n'aime Raiden. Alors autant qu'il vive sa vie d'homme du pipi. Let's go. How do you like the splash? C'est un long pipi hein. Très long pipi. C'est un très long pipi. C'est les Russes ça. Pipi de cuite ça je reconnais hein. Ah là là. Eh bien voilà Raiden. Ça explique la couleur de cheveux. cas, ça peut expliquer la couleur de cheveux. Raiden, vraiment. Mais pourquoi est-ce qu'il ne tire pas? What the fuck? Alors je sais plus, je sais qu'il faut aller vers le milieu mais je sais plus si ça sert à quelque chose d'aller sur le côté là. Allez péter, voilà. Et Strat L, est-ce que ça sert à quelque chose d'aller vers Strat L? Je me rappelle plus du tout. Ouais, on n'a pas l'accès, level 5. À l'ancienne, pas besoin d'utiliser le grip. Faut aller plus vite. Il y a un corps de chez le tout maintenant.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
And she left.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training.
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
Je vais tellement tuer le président.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
I would love nothing and M9, my friend. And here I have the box, so I'm happy to believe. So stepping on this should be deadly, right? So let's try it, of course. How funny is that? Il a tenu le petit Raiden. Est-ce qu'il y a des mecs ici? Je crois pas. Hein. Get Nikita first. Je crois qu'il y a personne ici. Hein. Mais on entend quelqu'un dormir. Who the fuck are you? Get Nikita first. Il a kiffé la foudre, hein. C'est un mec de l'électricité, Raiden, de toute façon. Ça fait longtemps cette phase de jeu quand même. Je me rappelle plus trop. Je crois qu'il faut aller sous l'eau pour le Nikita. À l'ancienne, ça par contre. Ah, j'aime trop ce jeu. En fait, je commence à... Plus je fais MGS2, plus j'aime bien. Mais le côté... comment dire? Le côté CMGS1 avec le gameplay insane, c'est trop bien. Mais quand ils ont essayé de faire ça sur... Faut en parler, mais quand ils ont pris MGS2 pour faire le remake de MGS1, c'est pas possible. Parce que ils ont pas refait les puzzles et les puzzles sont pas faits pour le gameplay de MGS1. Ce qui fait toute la différence. Alors comment est-ce qu'on nage encore? Tu vas me le rappeler?
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up
Change your heading,
down takes you low, left and right to face those directions.
Robot.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
C'est bien sûr pas nécessaire de faire toutes les routes, mais je suis curieux. Je me rappelle plus de ce qui s'y passe. Il passe sur des mines? Non mais ça c'est plus tard, c'est quand on va dans Strut autre chose là. Ah voilà si quand même. Visiblement quand même. Ah merde mais j'ai pas beaucoup d'air moi. Non mais si les gens.
have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Au secours. Ah là-bas, il y en a une. Vite. Au secours. Oh. Oh. Mais j'y arrive pas parce que haut et bas, c'est pas comme les avions.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Is something wrong? I'm dead, man. I didn't manage to avoid drowning. Je sais pas si vous avez cette info ou... Ah si, ça vous avez kiffé. Ah non mais ça sera pour demain du coup si on s'arrête après le président. C'est le meilleur appel codec d'MGS2 hein. Colonel? Yes. We managed to avoid drowning. Good avoid of drowning. Do you know how to avoid drowning, man? Ça sert à rien de venir ici. C'est ça qui est magnifique, tu vois. Mais c'est pas ici le Nikita? Night Vision Goggle, ça c'est cool. Ici à gauche et à droite. Ah mais c'est bon, je sais bro. I just drowned. Ça y est, je suis dans la merde. Bah. Cool poisson. Hein. Si c'était inversé, au moins ce serait mieux. Mais je crois que tu peux, mais bref. Who cares about that? Ok, let's go. Alors la phase missile c'est pas mal aussi, hein. Vous allez voir. We managed to avoid drowning. Nikita Bullet. J'aimerais choper plus de Nikita Bullet. J'en avais trouvé un peu partout, non? Il me disait get Nikita first. On avait pas là? Ah, M4 Bullet. Ça par contre c'est toujours comme avant. Hein. Tu changes des armes, ça reset ton animation de... On a pas besoin de venir ici. Hop. Ça reset ton animation de... Ah ok j'ai tout. Animation de course et du coup t'es tranquille. Alors je me rappelle plus de la route. Let's go. J'imagine que c'est gauche. Alors moi je fais des gauche-droite comme ça il va jamais vite. Tu vois? Je vais le tuer. Je vais le tuer parce que je l'ai pas réveillé. C'est bon, t'es réveillé? C'est bon. Moi maintenant il est réveillé, il va fuir. Mais tire-toi. Il est con. J'ai dû contourner le président. Comme quoi, faut être n'importe quel débile pour être président des États-Unis. J'espère que vous aimez l'humour, quoi. Il a une toute petite barre de vie, le prez.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you alright, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus.
He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Hello?
This is
Non,
card
je suis pas venu,
It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
C'est parce que j'ai parlé trop bas.
For disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Ah bon? Quoi donc, monsieur le président qui doit rester en vie pour que tout fonctionne?
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull!
No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Ah, c'est parce que t'es devenu gaucher.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him.
He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you?
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Ah, j'ai quand même eu des frissons hein, sur son dernier ordre. Ou alors j'ai juste froid. Ah, Metal Gear. Est-ce qu'on s'arrête là? La vidéo fait 2h20, il est 1h du mat. Est-ce qu'on s'arrête là? Il reste... franchement... Je dirais qu'il reste 4 heures de jeu. C'est quand même beaucoup, on va pas finir vers 5h du mat. Encore peut-être 3 heures si je vais vite. Mais je suis assez rouillé déjà. Déjà là on a à quoi? On a combien d'heures de jeu là? Je dois déjà être beaucoup plus d'heures que d'habitude alors que en vrai la dernière fois j'ai fini le jeu en 8 heures. Là je sais que je sais plus. Y'a pas moyen de sauvegarder? Bon attendez, on avance encore un peu, visiblement on peut pas save. Ah voilà. Mais on va s'arrêter soon.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to...
Oh non! Je m'amusais juste avec leur visage, mais je savais pas que ça skip... Mais quoi?
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment.
Je suis dégoûté. On a skippé un dialogue, mais il est nul de toute façon.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
Info freak.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that.
Bien sûr.
The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich...
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Ok. Très bien. Donc on est sur la fin du jeu. En vrai il reste pas grand chose. Ouais. Il reste Vamp, Emma, Arsenal Gear, la fin. Emma, quand je parle d'Emma, c'est toute la route avec Emma. Hein. Toute la route avec Emma. Donc il reste plus grand chose en vrai, mais on va faire ça demain. On va faire ça demain. Je préfère faire ça demain. Vers 13h comme ça. Midi 13h. Ça vous dit quoi? C'était cramé, on commencera à 14h comme d'hab. On finit ce jeu et après on peut commencer la première mission d'MGS3. Virtuous Mission. Into faut qu'on raid dimanche aussi. C'est un peu chiant qu'on raid sur FF mais voilà. Je pense qu'on est à beaucoup trop d'heures pour mon rythme habituel. Je suis assez rouillé donc c'est pour ça que j'ai envie d'arrêter. Je pense pas que je vais le faire aussi vite. Parce que je pourrais le faire en 2 heures et quelques mais j'ai pris trop de temps. Si on regarde... regardez on avait fait le jeu en 7h, 8h30. Là on est déjà à 5h37. Là je dois être à 6h, 6h10. 6h10 de jeu je pense. On s'en va sauvegarder. 6h23 de jeu. Et je pense pas qu'il me reste 1h30 là. Il me reste au moins 2h30, 3h de jeu. Je vais plus être sur 10h. Comme quoi
You've never slept beside me.
Ah.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk.